Okay, so we are now on our fourth method in solving the quadratic equation using the quadratic formula. Okay, here is the quadratic formula given. Okay, now we have these steps on how to use this quadratic formula in solving a quadratic equation, because sometimes class, if you are asked to solve a quadratic equations, the best way is to look for the equation if we can factor it. Dili gid nato ma-factor, then the best way is to use the quadratic formula. Okay? So we have here the steps. Step 1, write the quadratic equation in standard form. So meaning to say, imo siyang isulat sa aning nga form, ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So dapat inani ang pagkasulat, standard form, no? Dapat sa right side 0 na siya. Okay? Step 2, identify the values of A, B, and C and substitute to the formula. Okay, by getting the standard form of the quadratic equation, ato nang determine unsa diri ang numerical coefficient tapad ni x squared, that would be our A. Sa second term, tapad ni x, mo na siya si B. Then kato ding constant, mo na siya si C. Then pag identify na to these values, we substitute the values to the quadratic formula. The number 3, evaluate to get the solutions. So dali ra jud kay siya, no? Okay, mo ni kung maglisod tag factoring, pwede na to ma-solve aning quadratic formula. Okay, let us try our first example. Find the solution of x squared minus 3x minus 4 is equal to 0. Okay, so we need to solve this one. Okay, so this is already in standard form, kay 0 naman iyang right side. So all we need to do now is to identify the values of A, B, and C. So our A here is 1 because may 1 din tapad kang x squared. Our B is negative 3. Our C is negative 4. And by obtaining these values, we will substitute this to the quadratic formula. So our quadratic formula is x is equal to negative b plus minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. So we will substitute those values there, no? So you have, what is our b? Negative 3. So negative times negative 3 plus minus, our b is negative 3 squared minus 4. Our a is 1. Our c is negative 4. Whole over 2. What is our a? 1. Okay. So ato na siyang na-substitute ang mga values ni A, B, and C sa quadratic formula. Okay. Evaluate din ta. So you have, padayon tag solve. Negative times negative, so that is positive 3. Plus minus, negative 3 squared is negative 3 times negative 3, that is 9. Okay, negative 4 times 1 is negative 4 times negative 4, that is plus 16. All over 2 because 2 times 1 is 2. Okay, padayon ta. 3 plus minus 9 plus 16 is square root of 25 all over 2. So padayon dyan ta. X is equal to 3 plus minus, what is the square root of 25? That is 5 whole over 2. So let's solve for x. So x is equal to 3 plus 5 over 2, and that is 8 over 2. 8 divide 2 is equal to 4. The other one, x is equal to 3 minus 5 over 2 is equal to 3 minus 5 is negative 2 over 2, and that is negative 2 divide 2, that is negative 1. Okay, so our solution set would be negative 1 and 4. That's it. Simple na kayo, no? Again, you need to write the standard form. Standard form ni ang given. So, identify the values of A, B, and C. Then, substitute nili mga values sa quadratic formula dire. Substitute nimo din So, mao na siya. Then, evaluate until you obtain the values of your x, which is -1 and +4. So, that would be our solution. Okay? So, let us consider example number 2. Karing mga example number 2, nani sa itong sa handout, sa lecture notes, sa you step. So, ato lang pang ansiran. You are given 2x plus 2 is equal to x squared. So, this is not in standard form. No? Dapat ang isa ka side is 0. Now, since positive man ni si x squared diri, the terms on the left side will be transposed to the right side. So, mang may tabo, this would be 0 is equal to x squared. Kani si 2x which will transpose to the right side. That becomes -2x. Si positive 2 will be transposed to the right side. That become -2. Okay, so identify. Our A now is 1. Our B is -2. Our C is -2. Then substitute these values again to the quadratic formula. So you have x, okay, -2 plus minus the square root of -2 squared minus 4 times 1 times -2 all over 2 times 1. Kay mo man ni si B, mo ni si B squared, si A, si C, kaning A din siya sa ubos. Sa formula nato ang quadratic formula. So, evaluate again. Negative times -2, that is +2 plus minus. -2 squared is 4. Okay. -4 times 1 is -4 times -2 is 8. So, plus 8. All over 2 times 1 is 2. So, padayon tayo, you have 2 plus minus 8. 4 plus 8, that is square root of 12 over 2. Okay, so padayon ta. Now you have x is equal to 2 plus minus. What are the factors of 12? Square root of 12 is simply equivalent to square root of 4 times square root of 2. No? So, makuha na to, that is 2 square root of 2. Whole over 2. No? Kay si square root of 12, kani siya, can be written as square root of 4 times square root of 2. Then we can get the square root of 4, which is 2. You just copy the radical 2 here. Okay? So now we have the values of x. X is equal to 2 plus 2 square root of 2 over 2. And x is equal to 2 minus 2 square root of 2 over 2. Or this is equivalent to 1 plus square root of 2. This is 1 minus square root of 2. So, our solution set would be 1 minus square root of 2 and 1 plus square root of 2. So, dali ra kay siya, class, no? Okay. Now, let's move on to our third example. You are given 5y squared minus 4y minus 2 is equals to 0. So, this is already in standard form. So, directly identify the values of your A. A is 5, B is -4, C is -2. Then substitute these values again to the quadratic formula. So x is equal to -4 plus minus -4 squared minus 4 times 5 times -2. No? Mo na siya. Whole over 2a. So 2 times 5. Mo na siya. Then, we have negative times -4. You have +4 plus minus -4 squared is 16. So, -4 times 5, -20 times -2, so plus 40. Am I correct? Whole over 10. So, you have 4 plus minus 16 plus 40, you have 56 all over 10. Am I correct? Ito ba ko? No? Okay. Now, square root of 56 na punta. Ang sa may equivalent ni square root of 56, square root of 56 is equal to square root of 4 times 14, no? So, that is equivalent to 2 square root of 14. So, you have now, padayon, x is equal to 4 plus minus 2 square root of 14 whole over 10. No, ato na rin siyang simplify 2 square root of 14 because square root of 56 is equivalent to square root of 4 times square root of 14. So that is square root of 4 is 2. So that is 2 square root of 14. So muna na siya itong gisulat. Now we have the values of x. X is equal to 4 plus 2 square root of 14 over 10. Simplify. You have 2 over 5 plus square root of 14 over 5. No? Am I correct? And that is 2 plus square root of 14 over 5. No, muna na siya, no. Ang isa, x is equal to 4 minus 2 square root of 14 all over 10. Simplify, that is 2 minus square root of 14 over 5. So these are our solutions. No? So 2 minus square root of 14 over 5 o 2 plus square root of 14 over 5. Okay? So dali ra kay siya, no? Mao na siya. Dali ra jud siya mag-solve of quadratic equations using the quadratic formula. Okay, that's all for today. Tapos we're done with the topic on how to solve quadratic formula using the four methods. Okay? Thank you for listening.